When we're in an emergency, the tendency is that we wouldn't be able to remember the hotlines of the police, hospitals, or fire departments in the area. Sometimes we know where the hospitals and police stations are, but we don't know how to immediately contact them. These places are the ones we call during times of crisis, but we aren't going to be able to immediately contact these emergency services because we wouldn't know which numbers to call. This could lead to delayed emergency response, which could lead to the loss of property, environment, health, or even life. The answer to this? GeoCall. GeoCall is a location-based multi-purpose hotline application. It aims to automate the process of contacting emergency services to save you precious seconds, especially in stressful emergency situations. Through GeoCall, you can automatically contact the nearest relevant emergency service. So what exactly makes GeoCall different from emergency applications? The main difference is in GeoCall's shake to activate function. If you ever get into an emergency, you just have to shake your phone, tap the notification, and select which emergency service you would like to contact. The app uses the phone's built-in proximity sensor and accelerometer that would allow the user to quickly access the app through what we call the shake page during an emergency. Say you were in a medical emergency. Just tap the medical button and GeoCall will automatically contact the medical service nearest you. If they don't respond, just tap the button again and the next nearest service will be called. If for some reason these services don't respond during your first two rings, GeoCall will dial 911 on the third try. GeoCall will also send pre-written text to the personal emergency contacts you list in the homepage, immediately informing them of your situation and location. Outside of emergencies, you can also use GeoCall as a contact directory of local disaster response hotlines. Simply select your region in the settings section, and the app will list the main emergency numbers in that region for the different categories. You can also adjust the shake sensitivity of your phone in the settings section. What if you weren't connected to the internet? After all, emergencies can happen anywhere at any time. No problem. GeoCall works offline, so you don't have to be constantly connected to the internet to use it. The only time you need the internet to use GeoCall is during installation, wherein the app sends you a one-time password or OTP to verify your number. Whenever the user is connected to the internet, a database of the nearest emergency services is saved locally in the user's phone. The saved data consists of information on various emergency services, the most important of which is their geographical coordinates and their contact number. This database is updated regularly given an internet connection. This way, the app can be used at any time, even when the user is no longer connected to the internet. If that's a lot to remember, don't worry. GeoCall's homepage contains an information section that tells you what are the terms and conditions, what app permissions are needed, and how they are utilized by the app, how to use the app, and what are the consequences for using emergency hotlines for non-emergency calls. This way, users can stay fully informed and aware. GeoCall is a mobile application that can be used by anyone with an Android, from citizens who haven't memorized their area's local emergency hotlines to tourists who aren't familiar with these emergency numbers at all. Currently, GeoCall covers the entirety of the regions CAR, Region 1, and NCR in the Philippines and will expand further nationally and perhaps maybe even internationally. GeoCall was developed by 3 computer science students from the University of the Cordilleras College of Information Technology and Computer Science, Wiley Charles Olivete, Karel Cassandra Cruz, and Hannah Caranto. Once again, this has been GeoCall, an entry for the College Student Creative Research category. Thank you for watching.